morning out there in YouTube. This is Dan from Hardwood Hollow Bushcraft and Tactical, and this morning I'm going to be bringing you a tabletop review on a very old this is a very old package of survival food. When I was in the Navy, they were throwing these out in favor of the new MREs that were coming in. This particular one is dated 5/82, and so I figured I've been hanging on to these for over 30 years, so it's about time we tear into one and see what they look like. Okay, these were packaged by the Oklahoma League for the Blind. And if you didn't catch it when I was holding it in front of the camera, it says Food Packet Survival General Purpose. And this was packaged in North Douglas Avenue, Oklahoma City, Oklahoma. These are the type that have the key on the bottom of the can. So you will pry the key off and insert it into a little tab that's sticking out on this end of the can. That's the tab right there. And then you twist the key and you'll see those lines that go all the way around the can. You keep twisting the key and that will actually open the can on those serrated lines and allow it to open up, and the top pulls off the can, and then you can get into the contents. So let me go ahead and reset the camera and we'll tear into one of these and see what we have for contents. Alright. Alright, here we go. So we're going to pry the key off the bottom. It just pulls out and breaks off. And you find that tab, and that leaves a sharp end, which is actually shaped, kind of chisel shaped. Get this to focus here. So you can see it's got kind of a chisel shape on the end. Alright, you can see that chisel shape, and that chisel shape is actually designed, right there's a good shot of it, so that you can hook it under the tab right here and pry it up. And then you slide the key in to the slot, and you do it from the top side, which is shorter, and then you just start rolling it. And as you roll it, it begins to open it up. And the first thing I see is there's a cardboard box in there, a little cardboard package. And we're going to just keep rolling this key. You always want to kind of push down on the key a little bit when you're undoing these so that it doesn't, so it unwinds correctly. Alright, we just keep turning. Actually, it winds up going pretty quick, actually. Just be careful, these pieces where it comes off are very, very sharp. Pretty much a knife edge. Get to that end, you just keep turning and it'll pop off. Put that aside. Alright. Pull the top off, and let's see what we got in here. Alright. We have a sugar packet. That was packed by Trans Packers Services, Brooklyn, New York. 6 grams of sugar, probably equal to 1 teaspoon. So we've got sugar. And we have soup and gravy base, chicken flavored, which is salt, dextrose starch, monosodium glutamate, of course, hydrolyzed vegetable protein, chicken fat, powdered chicken, flavorings, calcium silicate, and turmeric. And that was made by the Natural Seasoning Company, Summit, Illinois. So soup base. Now this is cornflake bar, type 1, 2 ounces, made by the Weetabix Company, Clinton, Massachusetts. Cornflake bar. And there are 2 of those. And then on this end, which was actually cut when I was turning the key around, that appears to be like it's going to be a drink mix, maybe hot chocolate or something, or coffee. That would be instant coffee, 2.2 grams, made by the Right Way Packaging Company, Northfield, Minnesota. So there's coffee. Oh, we've got a rice corn flake bar, type 2, also made by the Weetabix Company. And last but not least, a granola bar manufactured by the Right Away Foods Corporation, Edinburgh, Texas. 1 granola bar. And this granola bar has rolled oats, brown sugar, vegetable oil, rice, rolled wheat, non-fat milk solids, almonds, dried unsweetened coconut, corn syrup, honey, natural flavor, and salt. So there you go. We'll turn all this around so that it's easy to see. We'll get a close-up of everything. So there you have everything. There's the full can, unopened. There's the bottom half of the can, top half of the can, the key that we peeled off, and then type 1 cornflake bar, 2 each. Type 2 rice cornflake bar. Get your instant coffee, your sugar, your soup and chicken base, soup and gravy base chicken flavored, and your granola bar. Alright, figured we'd go ahead and dig into these and see what their condition is. Remember, these are from 5 of 1982, which makes them a little over 30 years old. So we'll get into the sugar packet first. Well, looks like sugar. Tastes like sugar. No problems with the sugar. The sugar is good to go. Let's get into this. Basically, it's bouillon is what that's going to be. That's soup and gravy base, chicken flavored. Let's see if it's like any normal bouillon. Smells like it. Let's see if it tastes like it. Should be very, very salty. Yep. It's chicken bouillon, very, very salty with a little bite of sugar at the bottom. Now let's check out this here granola bar. Boy, that is one solid granola bar. I'm a chewy granola bar eater myself, but obviously chewy granola bars don't last long in a MRE scenario. We'll go ahead and peel this open and see what it looks like. Well, it looks like a very dense, very hard granola bar. There's no visible mold or anything on it. Let's see if it tastes like granola. Well, doesn't taste bad, but it doesn't taste good. I'd say if I had to survive on it, it would probably taste amazing. So this is the Type 2 rice and cornflake bar. I don't think I'm crazy about that granola bar. Well, that is one solid looking Type 2 rice and corn bar. Rice and cornflake bar. Again, no visible signs of mold or anything like that. What I'm seeing here is that this meal is basically a huge carbohydrate load, because everything is grains and sugar for the most part. Believe it or not, that bar actually tastes better than that granola bar. I'm not going to bother opening up the cornflake bar because this is the rice and cornflake. That's just cornflake. Same thing, just different. So overall, I guess if I had to survive, not the worst thing to survive on, but smaller and more compact than a standard MRE is, but not near the nourishment level of an MRE, nor the flavor. You can complain all you want about MREs, but if this is your old ration and the MRE is your new ration, take the MRE. Now when the zombie apocalypse comes, if all you can find are cans of these, I'd probably toss the granola bar and the rest seems okay. But that's just me. Alright, this is Dan from Hardwood Hollow Bushcraft and Tactical. Have a great day. Always practice proper firearm safety. And remember, it's better to be prepared today than to wish you were prepared tomorrow.
Storm clouds are building above.